So before I came to Simply Physio, I was having almost daily migraines. I mean, could not function properly, could had trouble waking up, had trouble going through the day. It would take at least, I don't know how many cups of coffee, how many Diet Cokes, caffeine just to power through it. I couldn't hold positions like bending over. Had to quit my job. Had to figure out some way to go ahead and cope with just ibuprofen and lots of just moving, and it wasn't working for me anymore.
Nice.
I had tried anything from Reiki, the energy work. I had one chiropractic visit, which that wasn't the cause of it at all. Um, I had tried lots of pain medication from various medical professionals. Um, and just Pilates, trying to see if maybe being still for so long after my accidents caused anything, and nothing had worked up until physical therapy started. I was a vet tech for years, but recently I had just kind of gotten back into the field. I could not bend over, and it's a very, it's a physically demanding job wrestling a small Pomeranian, to a horse. There's lots of positions that you go through throughout the day. They're normally 12 to 14-hour days, and I could not be on the floor with the dog to restrain it. I couldn't get down to get under the kennels. I mean, when it came to anything large animal related, I was no use to anybody at all. All right, so before I came to Simply Physio, I had several doubts. One of them being, were they just in it to simply take my money and just send me on my way with a dream, a dream that couldn't be fulfilled? That was my main worry. I had previous run-ins with medical professionals that they just didn't care. They would listen to me, and then they would simply say, "Oh, we'll just give you a pain medication and send you on your way." That was probably the only fear I had. I didn't want to be lied to anymore.
Mm-hmm.
Um, my name is Macie. I am 22 years old. I'm currently going through college to become a real estate agent, something polar opposite of my last career, but we're giving it a go.
Right.
So the outcome of doing the program with Simply Physio has probably the greatest impact has been my mood, my ability to be an active member of my family now, to work on the farm, which I wasn't able to do before. I mean, I could groom a horse, but that was it. I couldn't do any of the maintenance. That all fell on my family. Now I can help, and I get to do something I love again. I get to go to the gym, which I haven't been able to in years since that accident. Um, the tools that Simply Physio has given me to put in my little toolbox for recovery, like getting, hit by a horse, like tripping and falling, anything that would occur in my life, it's given me the ability to kind of recover by myself and not have to rely on a continuous pill or anything like that. That's probably the best part. So the best part about coming to Simply Physio and experiencing everything, there's lots of great parts, but I think one of my favorite is the Ashley who works here. She's kind of in charge of the whole front. Without her, I probably would have not um, been followed up with the visit. She really made me feel like this was something that was meant for me, and I kind of already knew, but she really just, I mean, helped me with any questions I had. She is so personable. I mean, if I was nervous about starting anything, or even if I didn't, feel the greatest that day, she took the time to care about me, and you don't find that with medical offices. You just don't. From our shared interest in horses to just talking about how I can, drink more water in my life, she's that's probably been the best part. So if anybody is on the fence about Simply Physio, my 2 points of view from a professional standpoint, you can't get any. I mean, it's warm and welcoming here. It's easy to find. Everybody works with your schedule. I mean, I don't have any other words for that. From my point of view, the staff is phenomenal. It's not just another doctor's office. When you walk in there, you're not going to feel like they're going to put you on something just to shove you out the door. They want you to succeed even after you're done. And that's probably what sets them apart from any other office I've ever been to. So one of the things that I was really kind of down on myself for before I started Simply Physio was not taking care of myself, thinking that these aches and pains were, I just deserved them and to move on, to take ibuprofen and to move on. And that wasn't the quality of life. If you were like me and you don't want to go ahead and live your life taking ibuprofen and hurting every time you wake up and go to bed, just take the leap. Investing in your health is the most important thing. I mean, it's changed my life. It's Simply Physio gave me the tools on how to go ahead and help my body, but they've also influenced how I treat my body with water and exercise and sleep, and how stress was such a big factor. You know, all those play into how your body reacts to everyday occurrences.
Mhm.
And that was one of the biggest helpful pieces that I've gotten from this.